across in the state of Alabama. 6 we chose.
Since 2008, A+ College Ready's partnering with Alabama high schools as they begin new advanced placement programs or expanded existing AP programs has led to a dramatic increase in the number of Alabama students participating in AP coursework, taking AP exams, and earning college credit while in high school. In 2019, over 21,000 Alabama students took almost 50,000 AP exams, earning over 18,000 qualifying scores. These results potentially saved Alabama families $27.6 million in college tuition. But the A+ College Ready team knew there was more to do. Could there be an overall benefit to creating a program designed for the lower grades? Was it time for A+ to begin a new journey? A+ Vice President for Operations Terry Thompson explains the reasoning and direction the team's approach took in implementing the new program for middle schools.
We are so proud of the results from our high schools. But our team realized that in order to increase the success with advanced placement, we needed to do something to increase the rigor for those students in grades 6 through 10. We began to discuss if we could replicate the highly successful AP program for the middle grades. Could we develop a middle school training program with teacher, student, and administrator incentives that would empower teachers to hold higher academic expectations and provide students with the support they needed to achieve at a higher level?
Subsequently, the Middle School Training and Incentive Program was born. A+ College Ready's mother organization, the A+ Education Partnership, pitched the idea to the Alabama legislature, and they appropriated $750,000 to pilot the program. A+ College Ready recruited middle schools to participate in the program, and after interviewing all of the applicants, 6 schools were chosen for the MSTIP pilot.
We were in the hall during class change because we rose to the level of the expectation of our principal. We ask you today, for this brief period of time, to put on the hat of instructional leader.
Like the AP training program, teachers in the MSTIP program will receive 4 intensive days of course-specific curricular training based on the Alabama courses of study. Administrators are trained on Marzano's new art and science of teaching and high-leverage pedagogical strategies. The school will be supplied with the equipment needed to implement the rigorous curriculum. And finally, program results will be measured by growth and achievement from the PSAT 8-9 in reading and math. A challenging academic goal will be set for the school with potential incentives for both students and teachers.
Chickasaw is located in Mobile, Alabama, in Mobile County. It is a Title I school system because the majority of our students are low socioeconomic students, and we don't have the means as other systems have. So as I was observing as a new principal, it was pretty much everyone was doing their own thing. There was no school-wide initiative and effort where curriculum was concerned.
I helped implement the A+ grant at Monroe County High School many years ago. As a result of my previous experience, I knew that I wanted to bring something that would help raise expectations of our students and our teachers. So we implemented A+ last year. Our teachers, they were trained virtually last year due to COVID, which was not the best situation, but they did take it and run, and they did a fantastic job in implementing it the best way they could.
I felt that the training was very thorough and it was explained well and was easily accessible. Now that we have done the in-person training, I feel much more equipped to go into my classroom and present the information and teach. Using this A+ curriculum, there were actually a lot of tools that we were able to use that I would have never thought of on my own. My students have changed a lot. They definitely have deeper understandings as far as the curriculum goes. They can tell you how the skills are interconnected, especially with the daily grammar practice that we use. They've really internalized those parts of speech, and it has really been able to take them from writing very rudimentary with the AEC paragraph planners all the way up to their essays that are more developed, and they just get better every quarter.
It makes me feel happy and special, and I know that my mom is proud of me because I tried hard to get this award.
For my firstborn daughter to achieve something like this, it's a wonderful feeling, and I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words.
Today we had an award ceremony for students who are now in 9th grade that were 8th graders in this pilot program, and they achieved a goal of either reaching a benchmark or proficiency in reading and math. And these rewards were $50 Visa gift cards that were included as part of the grant that we received through A+ in the State Department of Education. When we first went into this, we didn't know everything we were getting into, but most of our teachers are in their second year of training, and they can see how the changes that they're implementing are benefiting students.
Yeah, we have a really supportive staff. Our administration is all in. Each of the teachers cares about one another, and it's just easy to pull together. And I think anytime you're pulling in the same direction, your students are going to, by nature, go in that same direction as much as possible too. And where there are detours, like it's easy when you're working together as a staff and you're closer and you're more like a family, because you can see the students who are going off the path, so to say, and together we're able to pull them back in and head toward the right direction.
We were looking for something with to increase our rigor in our school. The A+ curriculum really seemed to fit all of our needs. Once we applied for the grant and we received the grant, all of our teachers have bought into it, and just has really been a great experience for our school with the teachers going to all the trainings, and just the implementation has just been really good.
So we started last year with A+ College Ready, and it was an expectation at our school. All of our teachers were going to implement this. Last year we sent every single faculty member except for our PE. We knew that academic rigor is critical, and elective teachers deserve that critical aspect of academia just like core teachers do.
The teachers at my school have received the A+ College Ready program in a very positive way. In social studies, A+ emphasizes keeping teacher autonomy at the heart of their strategies, and that is just so wonderful and so important.
I actually really enjoyed the changes. It was a lot to handle at first because it was more of doing it myself, and so it was like, oh my goodness, I'm not used to it. But now that I'm into it and we've been doing it, it's easier in the long run, and I've enjoyed it more because I am able, I feel like, to understand it better, and then when I understand it better, I'm not as stressed, so therefore I'm able to have more fun than being stressed all the time.
We struggled. I'm not gonna lie, we struggled last year because of the pandemic. Because we had kids who were in and out, trying to keep pace with who had been taught what was a real struggle for our teachers. However, even with all of that, they attempted, they tried, they implemented new strategies, and they are all here this summer getting trained so that they can put it into place for real this year.
We know that we've asked teachers to take on so much, especially during a pandemic, but we could not be more grateful that they've come along this journey with us.
It lives up to its name. It's A+. It's absolutely perfect.